Introduction to IELTS, the scoring system. So how does the scoring work on the exam? Well, each subtest earns a score between 0 and 9. So you could have an overall score of 0, and that would be the worst score you could get if you didn't write anything, if you didn't get any correct answers. A 9 would be perfect. That would be a perfect score. And then you could get anything in between, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Most exam takers are aiming for a 6 overall band score, but your goal might be different. For instance, if you want to get into university, you may need to have an overall band score of 6.5 or 7. The listening and reading sections of the exam can actually earn half marks or 0.5 marks. So for example, if you did better than a 5 but worse than a 6 on the listening, you might get a score of 5.5. The same thing could happen in reading. If you got better than a 6 but worse than a 7, you might get a 6.5 or 6.5. This is not true of the speaking and writing sections. You can't get half marks in those sections, only in listening and reading. Your overall score is the average of the 4 subtests. We call this the band score on the IELTS. That would be the average of your listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Let's look at our example. So if you get a 6 in listening, 4 in speaking, 4 in reading, and a 6 in writing, that would be 20 points divided by 4 subtests for an overall band score of 5. You might have to wait 2 weeks for the results for your exam, and you will get your band score and find out how well you did in each of these 4 subtests. You're also allowed to retake the exam. It is recommended, if you are going to retake the exam, to really practice and study in the areas you had trouble with so that you can get a higher score on your retake.